what are the advance directives that everybody needs? Well, a living will, that's a document that says if I'm on life support, if I'm dying, or I'm in an end-stage condition, a terminal condition, or a persistent vegetative state, I don't want to be kept on life supports, and life supports can be removed. Those are all phrases, Florida phrases. You'll see them in other states, but that's the wording that's in the statute, which is why we so encourage our clients and our families to have these documents be state-specific, because every states are done differently. Doesn't mean it wouldn't be recognized, but most of you, again, in the profession, you want to see one that looks familiar and sounds familiar and smells familiar. You don't want to be in the position of my client who called me once with his mom's living will, which said she did not want any heroic measures. That's not in Florida statute. We don't know what heroic measures mean. So as soon as the nursing home saw heroic measures, go get a court order. We don't want to be in, none of us want to be in that position. None of us want our families in that position. So it's very important that these be done under Florida law and that they be updated regularly, because again, places do not like to take old documents. They're afraid that they may be stale or somebody did it for somebody. So we want a well-written, updated living will so that we can make end-of-life decision-making. We also need a healthcare surrogate. That's somebody who can make decisions for us if we're incompetent, not necessarily in the dying phase or in the persistent vegetative state or in an end-stage condition, but simply unable to make decisions for ourselves. We may be able to be fine at some point, but we need those decision-making powers. And then a durable power of attorney for financial matters. So those are the three most important advance directives. Everybody over the age of 18 should have these three documents. I mean, I'm not talking about Alzheimer's so much right now, but it's just so important that I need to tell it to you over and over again. Remember the Virginia Tech massacre? And the parents from all over the country were calling the school to find out if their child was dead or alive. What did the school tell them?
They wouldn't tell them. They told them to get HIPAA laws, they wouldn't tell them anything.
They wouldn't tell them anything. Say that loud.
The HIPAA laws, they won't tell you a
The
thing.
HIPAA laws, they wouldn't tell them nothing. These 18-year-olds that we think of as 2-year-olds and that are adults by law. And unless there's a power of attorney on record at the school, school isn't going to give any information to the parents. So when my son turned 18, he's 25 now, when my son turned 18, I stuck in front of him, amongst other things, the power of attorney, a health care, and a living will. And now he's in Massachusetts, and I'm going to contact the Massachusetts attorney, and we're going to get them updated because it's very important. You never know when you'll need those documents. So those are critically important for any adult of any age. But they are most important for somebody who has been early diagnosed with Alzheimer's, because they are going to lose the capacity to make decisions at some point. And unless they convey to their family, to the lawyer, to whomever, to their doctor, what their wishes are in a clear, concise way, they're not going to have their wishes honored. And that would be a shame, because even though 70-something% of people say they want to die at home, only like 20-something% do. And I don't know the exact numbers, but it's a huge disparity. And that's really a shame.